Welcome to the NBA here on 2K Sports, a special Martin Luther King Day edition. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. From the sideline, we'll have David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a moment. DA, take it away.
Good evening to you, Kevin. Well, Kyle Lowry is still getting it done. He said getting older, more mature, the game slows down. You know the situations you're going to be in, and as a point guard, learn how to control the game a lot better. And he's still one of the best to do it at both ends of the floor. Kevin?
What a resume. A tremendous competitor, David. Thank you. And a chance now to look at the schedule coming up for the Toronto Raptors. On Wednesday, they'll go up against Kristaps Porzingis and the Dallas Mavericks. And then on Friday, they'll go up against Bradley Beal and the Washington Wizards.
And for that game against the Trailblazers, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. Guard spots filled by Van Vliet and Trent. And it's Anunoby in at the 3. And for Miami, they've got Martin, also Butler out there, and it's Strus in at the 2. And this is the time of year when teams can start to lose, Brent, their focus just a little bit. How tough you think it is to stay motivated at this stage of the long season?
Well, depending on where you are in the standings, that motivation should kick in about the competitiveness to play in the postseason. But this is a reflection of the character of your team. And I think a lot of front offices and coaching staffs are really tuned into how are guys approaching this part of the year. Are they still attacking? Are they still relying on what we've taught in the training camp and our fundamentals? They start losing sight of that. The last half of your season could be tough.
And so it's the Raptors getting on the board first. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep. And it's Strus missing. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Raptors. And the rebound goes to Martin. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Lowry against Van Vliet. The drive by Lowry. Lays it up and banks it in.
Oh, nice drive by Lowry. Cutting the defense to pieces and then getting himself open for a look.
Barnes trying to free himself up. Siakam's shot is off. Outside Butler. There's the pass to Strus. Back to Butler. Outside Lowry. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, Kyle Lowry, one of the big names in free agency last summer, made his mind up pretty quickly and wanted to go to Miami. With his competitive nature, he should be a terrific fit with the culture the Heat have built.
And the first one at the line is good.
And maybe we don't talk enough about what a great teammate Lowry is. Passionate, he leads by example, and always vocal.
And so Lowry nails both of them. When Lowry won gold in 2016, the U.S. team coaches had very high praise.
Yeah, you can call him their unsung hero, the best team player out of anybody. This guy shows emotion, and guys feed off his energy.
Here's Strus. The Raptors getting the bucket. Pass to Lowry. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Scotty Barnes picks one up.
Defense getting too close. Lowry has that instinct to read what's happening, takes the shot there into the contact.
free throw drops for Lowry.
And you know, Lowry, the consummate floor general, his leadership on the court and in the locker room really brings this team together and makes them an effective unit.
And so he makes both from the line.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
And a wide open look for Siakam. The three-pointer off the mark.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Strus passes to Lowry. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Butler attacking. Here's Strus. No good on the three.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Siakam outside. Toronto working the ball around now. And Siakam throws it down.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. Now we have a chance to see the teams that have been the NBA's best three-point shooters this month. The Heat third.
Over the last month, they've been extremely disciplined on the perimeter, not really rushing to get attempts off, but taking their time to find the best looks.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Hero kicks to Robinson. Back to Hero. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And Hero with the heroic slam.
Toronto trailing.
Unreal to think Duncan Robinson went undrafted. A key part to this team's offense.
Well, there's credit to Duncan Robinson and him continuing to believe in his ability, which is otherworldly in shooting the basketball off the move. It's another to find systems that allow him to do that. So Duncan has made his way, and there are teams that have found a way to use him correctly to accentuate his otherworldly shooting ability.
Dedmon finds Robinson. Clock at 6. Dedmon a screen. Three-pointer. Butler. It's hauled in by Achua. The Raptors have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Miami's gone 0 of 3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Here's Hero. His last outing, 16 points for him. The fadeaway, it's good.
Well, good job by Tyler just finding the open teammate and showing some good awareness.
41 seconds left to play here in the first. Outside Flynn. Pass to Mikhailuk. There's the pick. Going inside.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Now Butler. There's Hero with a three, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Heat lead by 2. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And you talk to Jimmy Butler. His confidence in this Miami team, Greg, is at an extremely high level. I mean, listen to his words.
We got a team full of guys that can score, a team full of guys that can defend, can get everybody else involved. It's a nice team, man. We're playing well.
You talk about scoring and defending and playmaking. Craig, Jimmy Butler can do all three.
Yeah, leading the way with his play. He's made a huge difference ever since he joined the team.
And welcome back to the 2K Sports broadcast of the NBA, celebrating Martin Luther King Day. And let's quickly break down the game we've been seeing from the Heat, guys.
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
Yeah, they were going right at the opponent here and forcing their hand. I mean, like literally making them foul them.
So for Toronto right now, guard spots filled by Van Vliet and Trent. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. And it's Anunoby in at the three, the small forward. Now, here's Lowry. 6 points for him. The shot off that time. Great D that time from Van Vliet. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Siakam. Can't cash in from close range.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Pascal Siakam was the most improved player in 2019. He says, I love that I cannot be able to do something, but if I put in a lot of hours doing it, I can become good at it. The former 27th pick overall said, not to sound arrogant, but I saw this coming. Guys, he bet on himself.
He did. He was smart. He certainly put in the work. DA, thank you. And along with production, this team really thrives on Van Vliet's leadership.
He sets a great example with his toughness, his dedication, and his teammates believe in him and believe they're going to win, partly because of him.
Now here is Martin, following the miss by Fred Van Vliet. Can't connect from short range.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
A high-level athlete with underrated burst, Siakam continues to impress with his ability to finish.
Now here is Lowry. He's got 6, driving in, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Passes it to Barnes. The shot goes down, and he gets this game back to even.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
And the Heat call time here. For all that he gives them on offense, Siakam's ability, Greg, to switch defensively is key for this team.
And he can legitimately stay in front of guards on the perimeter. I mean, this guy contests shots without fouling. You love the combination of focus and strong fundamentals. Yeah, a moment here to take a look at the numbers for Barnes. How last month turned out for him. He's averaging 11 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists. And very few players in the league can go out and produce like he has. Just a great stretch for him.
He keeps playing like this, and in arenas, especially at home, when a star player is playing this well, those MVP chants come raining down.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Good ball movement here by Miami. Hero passes to Robinson. To the middle. Shot clock at 6. That one falls. And Brent, we're seeing a lot of new officials joining the NBA ranks. Any changes you see resulting from that?
Well, I think this is a time for coaching staffs and teams to be a little bit more patient with the officials than they have been in the past, as they're trying to understand the rhythm and flow of not just the game and the way it needs to be called, but the communication between the players and the coaches, and how you try to work towards still having a great product on the floor and not having the refs impact the game in ways to get talked about that they don't want to be spoken about.
Here's Butler following the basket by Fred VanVleet, and he gets the bucket.
Pretty good body movement and control, as Jimmy Butler's agility got him to where he wanted to be.
Here's VanVleet, and it's blocked. Hero with it. Picked up by VanVleet. Back to Hero. Down low. From 7. And that one is off. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
And it's just never easy to get stops in this league, but they had a smart game plan defensively, and I felt like that was the difference.
Well, good defensive game plan and then carrying it out for 48 minutes. That really helped them out in that last game.
Now, Hero, following the miss by Pascal Siakam. Now, Hero, covered by VanVleet. Back to Robinson. He kicks to Butler. Three-pointer. Butler can't get that one to fall. Siakam passes to Barnes. They get a hand on it. And here's VanVleet from the arc. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. It's the Heat up by 2.
Thanks for joining us. The story through the first half, the Miami Heat in a game so far that's been close.
This is what the home fan loves to see. Their squad coming out and putting together strong performance. We'll see a couple individual standouts, but what really stand out is how hard they work and how they're playing together.
And we've got the playoff picture starting to come into focus now. So let's take a look at the Eastern Conference.
Looking at Miami, they've absolutely risen to the occasion this season. People were talking up their game early, and so far, they've delivered. Now it's time to finish strong, show no weakness.
And that's it for the halftime show. Time to send you back to the game.
Shaq, stop doing the wave.
I can't stop. Kenny, look at the fans. Hey.
Come on, Kenny, catch the wave with us. Ooh, that's nice, Shaq.
Yeah, Ernie, you got a lot of rhythm, Ernie.
Very rhythmic.
Yes.
And thanks for joining us again, folks. 2K Sports broadcasting here on MLK Day, bringing you the NBA. The Heat with the lead. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. Martin is out there with Butler. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Strus in at the shooting guard position. 4 on the shot clock. Unloads from 13. It's rebounded by Anunoby. The Raptors shooting around 41% on the night.
And really, hard to find more intense players than Jimmy Butler. This guy is 100% focused on winning at all times. One of the ultimate competitors in our league. Going to the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
One shot.
That one misses for Martin. And with Butler and his intensity, Greg, it's a perfect fit for him in Miami.
And yeah, it can rub some players the wrong way, but it goes hand in hand with the culture here. Hard to imagine Butler on a team other than Miami.
Now, Hero. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Now, here's Butler. Following the miss by Pascal Siakam. Van Vliet against Butler. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And Jimmy Butler, while he's a good shooter, not a great shooter, Brent, from beyond the arc.
Well, he's good enough there, and will take, I guess, the right ones, Kevin, to keep pressure on, because you want to take the open threes. But he knows his game so well, and he'll continue to attack. He'll continue to find ways to expose defenses in the mid-range to make the impact on the game offensively that we're so accustomed to from Jimmy Butler.
And he knocks down the first one.
I don't hear about it much, but players who've had 5 or 6 seasons in the league, you wonder where their motivation comes from. Remember, Jimmy, the last pick in the first round in that 2011 draft. Maybe that edge is still there.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. 90 seconds now into the second half. Out to the right wing. Here's Siakam. And it's Miami with the rebound. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. That will complete this 4-game homestand. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. After their trip to the NBA Finals in 2020, the Miami Heat is looking to get back to that championship round. Jimmy Butler says, we know what we're capable of. We want to get back to the finals. We can get back there. I like our chances against anybody, honestly. Nobody intimidates us. Kevin?
What a great attitude. They've shown they can compete at the highest level, David. Thank you. First one falls for him.
After a quiet first couple seasons in the league, Siakam really took off in year 3 when he helped the Raptors win their first NBA championship.
Siakam hits them both. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Hero passes to Tucker. Kicks to Butler. Back to Tucker. And the pass to Strus. 4 on the clock. And now it's time for the Rookie Watch with this season's assist leaders. This is the newest crop of playmakers in the NBA. You take a look at Barnes, 3rd in assists and a great leader.
A number of gifted passers entering the NBA this season, and he's right up there among the very best. I like what I've seen from him as a distributor.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Dedmon a screen. Here's Hero. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Van Vliet against Butler. Van Vliet can't get it to go. The Heat leading by 4. Up top, Hero, covered by Van Vliet. Dedmon passes to Strus. Buries it from three-point range. Strus has got 5 now.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for the Heat. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Fred Van Vliet.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
.144 left to play in the third. Here's Butler. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Butler's got the lead up to 9 now for the Heat. Okay, time now for an injury report. Now for an update on Kyle Lowry's injury. Let's go to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I got an update from the head athletic trainer of the Heat. He told me it's a pinched nerve in his neck, and that has him in a lot of pain. It's unfortunate timing all around for them. Of course, they will need to band together while he's out. We'll see how they respond. Kevin?
Good information, David. He's certainly been on our minds. Now, at least, Greg, we have a little more clarity.
Yeah, now they have the information they need to take the best course of action.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
Unloads from 13. He can't get that one to fall. Now the Heat take it the other way. Outside Butler. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Just 5 to shoot. Mikhailuk. And the Raptors miss again. Miami leading by 9. Butler kicks to Lowry. Dishes it to Robinson. Butler on the wing. Boucher defending. Butler, no good.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Pass to Flynn. From outside the arc. And no good on the last-second attempt this time. And so it's the Miami Heat in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Let's in on what Eric Spoelstra had to say to his team.
Once you get the rebound, get to those corners, race for it, okay? What you're doing right now is you're making them have to defend.
Well, Eric pleading with his guys, Greg, to be faster and be sharper than the other team.
And if they do that, they'll be fine. Coach wants to tire the opposition out on defense.
And welcome back to our special presentation of the NBA for Martin Luther King Day. So the Raptors 5 right now. Van Vliet and Anunoby are your wingmen. Barnes out there with Achua. And it's Flynn in at the point. His three-pointers off the mark. The Heat leading by 9. In the corner, it's Martin. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Good saving. That one a little long. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Raptors. And here is Flynn. Pass to Barnes. Now here's Van Vliet. Goes up from the top of the key. Here's Achua. Great D that time from Martin. Robinson against Anunoby. Robinson passes to Lowry. Robinson with it. There's the lob to the hoop. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. It's intercepted. Here's Strus. He's guarded by Anunoby. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And the Heat lead by 11. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Heat.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
A significant difference here has been the number of points off turnovers that they've gotten.
Here's Barnes. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And what you get with Barnes, Greg, tremendous versatility.
And he gets others involved, Kevin. Plays great defense, has an excellent feel for the games. He doesn't have to score to impact winning, but if you need points from him, the young fella can provide that as well.
Two-shot.
That's good from Barnes. Some changes for Toronto. Siakam is checked in for Precious Achua, and Trent subbed in for Flynn. Barnes hits them both. All right, Greg, I'm going to put you on the spot. Who do you think right now has the best backcourt in the NBA?
Oh, my goodness. I mean, so many terrific backcourts to choose from. You know, Phoenix has got to be in that conversation with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. But I'll tell you what, with the Splash Brothers healthy and back at it, it's just hard to beat that combination.
Here's Barnes. Heat knocking down the tray. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. The Heat leading by 12. Lowry from outside. It's hauled in by Trent. Martin against Barnes. Van Vliet wide open. And the Raptors miss again. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Robinson kicks to Lowry. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. a piece of it. In the corner, it's Van Vliet. Buries the long-range jumper. Van Vliet's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Raptors. The Heat have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Lowry deciding where to go with it here. 1:33 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Great D that time from Van Vliet. Barnes outside. And the rebound goes to Martin. Martin's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside Lowry. 1:03 left in the game. Passes it to Strus. Shot clock at 5. Here's Martin. And the shot falls short this time. Raptors shooting around 24%. Not a good showing here. Trent passes to Van Vliet. Here's Barnes. It's hauled in by the Heat. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Outside Lowry. Banked in off the glass.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
A huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Martin against Barnes. Here's Martin. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.